So it is 3:15 in the morning and they have no idea what's about to happen to them. They think they're waking up at 6 in the morning. We're sleeping in today and we're going to do bleachers, but they don't realize they're about to get the biggest wake-up call of their life. And we're gonna go work out just like in the dark, because that's what we do it in St. George, Utah. Oh, and this is going to be mentally, physically, probably their hardest thing they've done.
You're gonna wake them up.
I'm gonna wake them up with Rise and Shine. They're burning daylight. Here we go. Let's go. Rise and shine! Whoa, whoa, what is up? So we're getting ready. We're getting ready to head to St. George. That's right, taking the group for a whole week stay in St. George. We're gonna go over to fitness culture. It's gonna be amazing over there. See one of my best friends, Jake Hutton. And then you gotta start off the early morning right with some chicken. Chicken.
Do you want to have everyone come in?
Is everyone here?
Everybody but Tyler.
Okay, yeah, that would be perfect. Realistic expectations about this, okay? There's gonna be a set schedule. So there's gonna be waking up early. There's gonna be long days. There's gonna be like times where you're not gonna like it, but I don't wanna hear about it, okay? That's rule number one. If you don't like it, let me know. There's a plane that goes from St. George to Arizona, no problem. And then as far as it goes for the entire week, you're with each other. So we need to enjoy it, okay? And it's gonna be a lot of fun if you wake up with that kind of attitude every single day. Ready, here we go.
Utah! Camera. Yeah!
Well, we're on our way to St. George. About halfway, a little over halfway there. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to stay awake a little bit because no one else will drive. So, pull out my Total War, baby. Total War.
What's up? Utah! Woo!
Welcome to our crib. Oh, man. Oh.
My gosh.
Oh. We're here. We're in our Airbnb, baby. Look at this thing.
So cool!
We are in St. George, Utah. The house is awesome. We are just hanging out, working out, living life together.
Onward!
Our whole morning, the first morning, had fallen apart completely.
What does it say?
Just an hour away.
Oh God.
What?
He's joking, right?
No, it's not.
So we were going to a certain place to hike, and we drove and drove and drove and ended up on a dirt road. Well, it was a sand road. A lot of the reviews online were saying that vehicles were getting stuck on this sand road.
Well, dude, we can back up to this. Tyler backed into this little thing and got it. That held it. Oh, yeah? Okay.
Bruce made the decision for us to turn around and go find another location.
Anything to say to Nick?
Nick, this doesn't work, dude.
So we ended up stopping at a gas station, and it just so happened that we had a park ranger right at the pump next to us, Ranger Bill, and he told us about this secret road and park entrance to Zion that nobody knows about really. And so we went up there, and it was one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, there we are.
We didn't see another soul. There was no one else out there. It was beautiful. It was a cool morning, and so my first impression of St. George was like, I'm ready to move here.
We got bears, bobcats, a blue. We got Baloo. You know, from Jungle Book. We got Mowgli. Mowgli's running around here. He'll make sure we're all right.
Just going up the hills, up on the hikes, I was worried about my knee. I was worried I wouldn't be able to do the things that everyone else was doing. And found out I could totally do all those things.
The hike we did today at Snow Canyon was beautiful. I've never seen the sights like that before. It was probably the hardest physical thing I've had to do, and at one point I thought, I'm just gonna have to start living here because I don't think I'm ever getting out of here. Tyler had stuck back and walked with me. I was going slower because of my knee. I was really grateful for that because I know he walks a much faster pace than I do, and there was a couple times where I kind of tripped and he was right there and I could feel his hand on my backpack.
But I learned that I can go hike up a lava trail. You have to just look where you're placing your feet so you don't fall. And I learned that I can climb big rocks with help from my friends.
I think it was a great opportunity. It was good for you guys to just start hiking, right? Because yesterday was kind of like a stroll, and then today was more of we hiked today.
Overall, this was the hardest hike I've ever done in my whole life, and I'd be fine if I never had to do another hike ever again.
You guys, I've told you about my buddy Jake. I get emotional every time I talk about the people that are important in my life, and you guys know that. And Jake has been probably one of my biggest influences. I told you guys that before he came. Jake always was right there by my side, and he's always believed in me like there's no tomorrow, and I love him and I appreciate him for that. And I don't think he realizes how much I look up to him and truly care about him as a person and just what he stands for. And I wanted to bring him here today, like to come here so you guys could be here, to be in his gym, and he's gonna put you guys through a workout.
I guess what I wanted to do today, because I know Bruce does just crush you guys, is kind of just go over some of the stuff that we kind of do in the Fitness Culture app. After the show, he was kind of like struggling to, I don't know, find something that was sustainable and consistent. And I mean, I just kind of told him straight up. I was like, look, man, because I was mad at him one day because he kept trying to get me to write him new programs. And I was like, you haven't finished one program that I've given you. And I was like, look, dude, you're never going to gain the weight back. This is not how you are now because you work out. But it's like, if you want to take it to the next level and keep this as a lifestyle, like you need to finish your commitments. When you guys get back off the show, you're not going to wake up and go run for 2 hours or walk for 2 hours every day and then go do some hard thing for an hour. Like, it's just not sustainable, right? What I wanted to do was kind of do some different stuff with you that's not in that realm, but taking it to a level that is really painful, all right? And the thing, here's the difference about it.
See that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
No, I'm just saying the difference between,
Really painful.
if you do a 30-minute CrossFit workout that's just a chipper, right? You're still gonna set into a pace, and it's still painful, but the way that it affects your body is a little bit different, meaning your heart rate's kind of steady throughout the whole thing, and you're burning fat while you're doing it. The high intensity interval stuff, like when you feel your body just shut down almost, like you try to push through it and you can't push any further, like those long intervals where you get a nice long break, those are gonna kind of affect your metabolism for the rest of the day. It's called EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. So those are gonna make it so the rest of the day, that acidic environment that you build up in your muscles where you just feel them on fire, like your body's gonna increase your oxygen consumption so you'll breathe more, and just that is gonna raise your metabolism. And so it's another great way to lose fat and honestly do less volume and not pound your body as much. Yeah, we'll get into it.
So you will feel pain cave. That's what he's going to.
Well, it should hurt. And the way that we're gonna make you put effort into it is you're gonna compete, and if you lose, then you have punishment. So you're not gonna wanna lose. Yep. So it's forced effort, and that's the fun way to do it.
Yeah, there we go. There you have it. There you have it.
Just start with just 10 bodyweight squats. Take it slow, make sure everything's perfect. There you go, that's good. You want your hips to face the ground as much as possible, so square to the ground. You're gonna open it up.
Step flex.
15 of those, and then 10 up and around. And we're gonna go all out right here, all right? So there's no breaks. You have 1 minute straight of actually just all out work, no break the entire time. Go as hard as you can, but we'll get 3 to 4 minutes when you're done. All right, so you're gonna get full recovery.
So we're going there, back, first,
As many times as you can in a minute. So you're gonna start behind the cones here, get past the cone before you turn around. Go. Let's go, let's go.
There we go, there we go, there
Non-stop
we go.
work, non-stop work, 1 minute.
I was made for this.
It's like assault bike for all a minute. That's the way you should feel after this, okay? That's what you're thinking right now. Do not stop.
Sprint right off the bat, as fast as you can, and then fight through the pain. Let's go.
Greatness is in my genetics. Rely on me, you never regret it. Victory's mine, yeah, that's where I'm headed. For this passion and drive, I'm forever indebted. Known to motivate each
Push yourself. If you know you can give a little bit more, this is where integrity lines, right? Nobody's gonna know when you put your head down at night, if I gave it a little bit, everything I got. You wanna put your head down at night and go, I gave it everything I had today. And it doesn't matter what the other person does, but it matters where you are, okay? This stuff is like in our head, should be over with by now. You guys step up to the plate and just dominate shit. Let's go. Make this your best one.
We were really getting comfortable in Arizona with the gym we were at, the people we're around, and I think that can be dangerous when you're on a journey like this.
1 more minute and let's go crush it.
Well, you got to call your goal. If we don't hit our goals, we're going again.
There we go, there we go. Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. Come on, turn it. Go, go, go. Turn it, push. There you go, there you go.
That's the discipline of a champion. Overcome adversity and get it done.
Go, go, go. Run, run, run.
Stood my ground, then I won.
Yeah. There you go, good. Oh, there we go, there we go. Good job.
Think about that, how you feel right now. You just did 3 minutes of work compared to sometimes you do an hour of work, right? So just the intensity that you can switch up to kind of change the stimulus to your body. And that's really, these workouts like this are really gonna help you change your body very quickly, all right?
After it was, I felt myself collapsing to the ground, but knowing that you're gonna get a much more efficient and effective workout by pushing yourself for that minute. It was really difficult, but also very rewarding at the same time.
The great thing about these workouts is they teach you how far you can actually push yourself, right? Because you guys haven't done a lot of workouts like this yet. I could tell you were kind of struggling with when your body started shutting down. You guys are used to slowing down, catching your breath, so you can keep going, right?
Yesterday's workout was really hard. We didn't think it was going to be that hard because he told us that we were really, in all reality, going to do 3 minutes of work. But it was just really challenging.
Workouts like this are how you train yourself to turn that off and push through the pain and really see how far you can take it.
He pushed us past that, that wall of pain that I always feel like I hit, but I don't go past.
Do you see what he's focusing on right there? What is he focusing on? The mindset, right? He's focusing he literally said that is for training. It wasn't for, oh, I'm gonna get this body like Jake's. It was for like, I'm gonna do it because I can get to that point where I'm gonna be able to just fight through it. And we've been preaching that the whole time. It's like life, right? Like we've been preaching that since day one. Life is gonna be hard. So what are you gonna do when it's all caving in and you can't breathe and you can't do anything and that last 15 seconds is coming? This is where you learn how to do that. Literally, this is it. That's why we do that. That's why I train with people like Jake. Some of they kind of haven't really experienced since I think Fight Gone Bad of the fight or flights. You know, we're really getting to that place. And we've done workouts here or there with it, but it just was a change of plan. So it's just all out minute. It only says 3 minutes of work, but that's 3 minutes of work of sitting on the pain cave. And it's just a good reminder of when you're going through hard times in life. You know, it's a lot longer than that 3 minutes. And can you push through it? Like I said, guys, don't ever doubt yourselves. You know what I mean? It's a privilege, like Jake just said, it's a privilege to have you guys in my life, and I'm grateful for that. And that will never be taken for granted. So we're living a dream right now. You know what I mean? You guys are learning about yourselves every single day and never knew you were capable of things, right? Capable of the things you're doing right now. And think about it. Not very many people can say today, went on a 2-hour hike up Zion, came back, walk into this gym with Jake Hutton, that's a superior athlete, 3 minutes of hard work, and be able to do that. So don't be in your head and let's enjoy.
So
So today we got to go to Be Hot Yoga in St. George. I've never done a hot yoga class. I've done some yoga, but not hot yoga. So it was really awesome to just get a good sweat on.
When we first walked into the yoga studio, I was nervous. I had some false beliefs about myself that I could not do yoga, that I was not limber enough to do yoga. But once we got into it and she talked us through it, it was such an incredible experience. It felt so good just to be able to relax and to stretch our bodies and to feel what our bodies are actually capable of doing.
So yoga comes from the same root word as yoke, meaning yoking together the body, the mind, and the emotions. So yoga gives us the opportunity to practice being all in one space, and it is so therapeutic. Yoga is beneficial for everyone. Yoga is really personal, so it doesn't really matter what your goal is, that's personal to you. Yoga is going to benefit you in that. People are surprised at how toned and fit you can become just practicing yoga. There's a lot of arm balances, we do a lot of core strengtheners, we do glute work, but we're stretching and strengthening at the same time.
It felt really good. Everybody was very welcoming and very encouraging, and you were able to kind of go at your own pace. Even if you weren't doing the movements exactly like the instructor or exactly like some of the other classmates, you were still able to modify it to meet your needs and get a lot out of it.
It was an incredible experience. It was like nothing I've ever experienced before. It was really hot, but you got used to it. I don't know, it was a welcoming feeling.
If you're a first-time yogi, why would you want to try yoga? It's kind of woo-woo. Do you have to chant? Do you have to wear spandex or whatever? The answer is no. There are little snippets of yoga that transfer off the mat into the rest of your life, and every single human being can practice yoga and benefit from it. So my advice to you, if you're like, I don't know, I don't want to try something that weird, just try it.
So Bruce told me that your guys' shredder / workout tomorrow morning is going to be one of the hardest things that you guys do. Bruce has talked to me about tomorrow morning shredder, that it might be the hardest thing that you guys ever do.
That makes me really emotional, actually.
Panic. A little bit of stress.
So it is 3:15 in the morning and they have no idea what's about to happen to them.
Uncertainty does not make, not uncertainty, but not knowing what we're going into.
They think they're waking up at 6 in the morning. We're sleeping in tonight.
I feel like we've already done so many things that'll be the hardest thing we ever do, that I can't imagine doing something tomorrow morning that will be harder than what we've already done.
Do you feel like any workout that Bruce gives you, you'll be ready for it?
Oh, and this is going to be mentally, physically, probably the hardest thing they've done.
Do I feel like,
Rise and shine, here we go, baby. Let's go. Are we ready or what?
We're ready.
Ready to go to work? Here we go. Let's go, you ready?
we're ready.
Okay, get up, let's go.
What time is it?
3 in the morning.
3 in the morning.
Let's go, yep, here we go, here we go. Here we go.
Funny story, Bruce needs to go back to school. Bruce needs to go back to school to learn how to tell time.
Workout, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's go.
Because last night when we finished filming at 12 o'clock or so, he said, you guys can sleep in till 6. No, sleep until 6:30. And so we thought we were sleeping in.
Where are we at, Pam?
It's like 3 o'clock.
Yes, it is. Let's roll. Let's roll. We got 15 minutes.
We didn't have time to think because we had to get ready in 15 minutes.
Let's go. Oh, there we go, man.
We're up till 1:30.
Literally get up, get ready. We had time to basically brush our teeth and get into the car.
Yeah, this is what we do.
This is what we do.
We're waking up all
3 o'clock in the morning.
You feel like you have the strength to do it?
If we were in Mesa, my answer would be yes. I feel like here, being out of my comfort zone and it being new, it makes me want to hesitate on that yes a little bit more.
Pam and Tyler, you guys are a team. You two are a team. You two are a team. Okay? You're gonna pick up this ball. We're gonna go for a walk. This ball cannot drop at all, and you guys can't stop moving. Okay? If you do, it's 5 burpees. Okay, so you're gonna take this ball, pick it up, and we're gonna follow this walk. And just follow the lead. Corey's gonna be in the back, I'll be in the front. Okay, and just keep passing it back and forth. You're probably like, holy crap, it's 4 in the morning. You're gonna have unexpected things happen just out of nowhere, right? And this is exactly what's happening right now. So embrace it, and you have 2 choices to, like we always say, crawl up and do whatever, or make this the hardest workout of your life. Pick up those balls and let's go.
I think my biggest concern is just going back into like a stressful environment, and just I am like a workaholic, so I'm always kind of like just putting myself in my work and pushing myself to the bottom of the list.
Going home, I feel like if I didn't say I was a little nervous, that would be a huge lie. It's terrifying. We know this experience, this environment as our success, and to be your environment, it means everything, and it changes your behaviors, it changes just how you are. So to go home to the place where I grew to be the weight that I am, it's scary.
Some of my fears would include being able to incorporate this lifestyle into my busy working mom lifestyle at home. I've been able to truly focus on myself and the exercise and the food. I've been able to rest when my body needed rest. On the flip side, I do feel like I have the tools to do that now better than ever.
I guess my biggest worry is not hitting my goal. I set such a high goal and I feel like I might fall short. Something that I am worried about as well is not having the larger-than-life family as accessible as they are right now.
So now, we're gonna have another workout over here, okay? Let's hit those lights. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna walk over there with your partner. You're gonna grab the kettlebells. One person is gonna do farmer's carry and kettlebells, both kettlebells in your hand. Okay, holding them, okay? You're gonna do 10 times going back and forth to one person. If the kettlebells touch the ground, it's 10 burpees for both of you. Once that person does the 10, then that person's gonna hand the other kettlebell to your partner, and you're gonna do 50 kettlebell swings. Then when you're done, your other partner's gonna go and do 10 kettlebells. Farmer carries, come back and do 50 kettlebell swings. We're gonna do 3 rounds of that. Go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go, Hallie, there you go. Let's go, let's go. Good, good. There we go, there we go. Great job. Finish, finish, finish. Come on. Hold it. Come on. Get out of your head. Get out of your damn head. You got it. Here we go. Come on. All right. 10 burpees. 10 burpees. There you go. 10 burpees. Get him down. Get him down. Good, good. Come on, Lexi. Come on. You and your partner got to get it there and back in 90 seconds, okay? So Katie, you're gonna take it there and take it back. Then Crystal, you would take it there and back. You got 90 seconds, same for you, okay? If we don't make the 90 seconds, each person has got we got 5 burpees as all 6 of us, okay? So we're all relying on each other to get it done, all right? Okay, so here we go, 90 seconds.
Honestly, I feel really proud of myself. I feel like I've been pushing myself since day one, and I can already feel myself changing in ways that I never thought I would.
I can feel it in my legs, I can feel it in my arms, and it's just, I'm not out of breath when I put my shoes on. I'm not out of breath when I do certain tasks throughout the day. It's so much more joyful to be able to live life.
I've seen growth in the way that I approach things. My endurance during the workouts has gone way up.
I've become more authentic. I've definitely grown more confident. I've grown in my mindset that I can just do these things. Whatever Bruce throws at us, I can just do them.
You guys have accepted the challenge. You guys have stepped up, okay? And you're crushing it now. The new comfort zone is how you felt the other day. It's starting to become a new comfort zone. You know now where you can push yourself, right? You know it. Can you feel it? Can you tell the difference? And all honestly, think about it. You haven't got the sleep. You got woke up early, and now you're out here doing it, okay? That should fire you up. I mean that. That should fire you up to know where you guys have come. Believe in yourselves like you were saying yesterday. Believe in this next little bit that you're gonna crush this. Because that's what you do. That's what you do now. That's the effort you guys give every single day, and you should be proud of yourself. The reason I'm emotional about it is because of the effort that you put in. Do not stop ever believing. You guys are just getting started. Here we go. You guys ready? Minute again. 3, 2, 1, go.
What we're doing is hard, and even when we're going into these gyms, people are complimenting us and how much we're doing and how much we can handle. To be able to have that belief in ourselves, to be able to translate into other things, it gets very emotional. We're doing things we've never thought were possible.
I learned today that's something that was already in my mind, though, of that you guys can just crush it and dominate, and the belief is there. I learned that the belief is really there. You believe it, and you have to keep believing it every single day that you wake up. And the moment life gets bad, you got to believe, I'm going to accomplish this. You have to believe that it's going to be hard. You got to believe that there's going to be tears. You got to believe you're going to laugh too. You're going to laugh here in a couple hours and be like, what the hell just happened? You know what I mean? But you have to believe nonstop. Nothing else matters if you don't believe you can achieve it. Nothing else matters. It doesn't matter what you're doing in this world. Nothing matters. But the moment you believe, I have said it over and over and over again, that is the strongest thing of the human race. When you believe, there's nothing that stops it.
It really has pushed us back out of our comfort zone, where we're learning that we still have a ways to go on our journey. It's not done. We're not done mentally, emotionally, or physically. And so I think it was really good for us to kind of get a reset in our minds of, okay, I am not at the end yet. I need to seriously still buckle down and keep going.